Yo, it's Deborah and Nez dropping another review on y'all, and this time we're going to be reviewing the Cclv tea infusers. Now, this is pretty much self-explanatory. If you look at it, just from looking at what this looks like in the bag, you can pretty much see what it is. And the name of it tells it all. It's a tea infuser. This is what the barcode looks like. If it'll focus in, the Cclv 4-pack of silicone tea infusers. Okay, it's red, orange, purple, and green. Nothing on this side, just white bag. This is how it comes delivered to you from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description for you. Let's just get right into this bad boy and see what we're working with. Let's take out the red one, because no matter which color it is you take out, they're all the same. Boom. You have your, it's silicone, like rubbery silicone material. So what it is you take whatever your loose tea that you're going to use, you know, like your Teavana, you know, if that's what you're into. I love my Teavana tea. And you twist this off, or just pop it off apparently. You fill this with whatever your tea you're going to use. And then this acts like any other tea infuser. You know, you drop it in your water. You know, obviously you're going to close this back up and close that back up. Okay, so that's about how it closes back up, just like that. And you drop it in your water, and then the hot water is going to seep in through the holes there, and it's going to steep your tea. You let your tea steep according to the directions on the whatever tea you bought. You know, usually it's about 3 minutes or so, depending on if it's like a some teas require you to steep for 8 to 15 minutes. You know, like I said, follow the instructions according to the tea that you're using. And then when you pull it out, you can let it sit in your cup to steep the whole time, and then when you're finished, you pull it out and you set it right on that, so that way your tea is not dripping. You can put it in frame so you can see it. You set it right on that, so that way your tea is not dripping all over the place and getting all over. So boom. So after it steeps, you put it out, set it right on that. Bam. And you have the green one, the purple one, and the orange one that comes with the little tray for it too. This is very inexpensive. It's only like $7 on Amazon. So if you're a tea drinker like I am, and you have people that come over, like my boy Big Bro Slim, his wife, she's a big time tea drinker. She would appreciate something like this. So I'll probably give her like 2 of these. One for me and my wife, and then one for her and Slim. And they can make tea real quick, because we have all the tea contraptions and stuff like that you use, and all that stuff is complicated, and this is probably the simplest method there is, other than using those metal tea balls, which those metal tea balls have clamps and they're always leaking. This right here seems like the best solution for having your quick cup of loose tea. Obviously the quickest solution is the pre-made tea bags, but if you're tea drinkers, you only use the pre-made tea bags when you're ready, when you're trying to get some quick tea. But this right here, you can have quick tea from loose tea. Your Teavana, you can make that real quick with these. So I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea with this, so you can see what we're working with. See you on the flip. Okay, we back in. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and I'm gonna put some of my Teavana tea that I have here. If anyone who's looking for a good flavor of Teavana tea, get that raspberry balsamico, whatever it is, that limeade twist blend. All right, and those are your instructions. 6 teaspoons for 5-minute steep. Now I'm not going to go with 6 teaspoons. I'm only going to go with 1 teaspoon, because I'm just making a cup for myself. Using my lightsaber cup for all those. I'll throw the link for the description for that, because I did a little review of the lightsaber cup in action. So let me come up out of this. All right, I'm doing this one-handed, y'all, so bear with me. Okay, so that's my bottom part right there. And what I'm going to do here is take out my teaspoon of Teavana goodness out of here. Put that in here. I already know I'm going to spill some, but try not to. Just a little bit. Wasn't that bad. All right, so that's that. And I'm going to put the cap on here. Doing this one-handed, but as you see, it's pretty simple for me to even do one-handed. Boom. So, and that's all to it. So basically now, I just drop this bad boy in my cup, and you see how it goes in your cup, and it sits out like that. And now I'm gonna run it under the Keurig, get my hot water popping, and we'll see from there. Be back in a second. Okay, we back in. You see I got this under my Keurig, about to get this hot water about to come out in a second. It's heating up. I'll fast forward past all this. Okay, we back in. As you can see, 10 ounces of water. I got my little tea infuser in there, and you see this bad boy is working like a charm. It's infusing the tea. I think I might have put a little bit too much coffee in here. This is I put 10 ounces of, I shouldn't say coffee, but hot water. I put 10 ounces in there. Maybe I should do 8, but neither here nor there. It's the same, either way I'm still going to drink all of it. But as you see, the heat is no problem for this. It's silicone. And I just let that sit in there and just steep. And just get all that Tivana tea goodness. As you see, because the silicone is naturally buoyant, it naturally wants to try to raise up out the water. But it's quite alright. As long as the metal part, the part that the water passes through so it infuses the tea is underneath, that's all that matters. So, with that being said, I'm Dat Bro Nez, and this has been a review of the silicone tea infuser. And I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my tea. And I'm out this piece. Oh yeah, one more thing. I wanted to show you this one last thing before I'm really out of here. This is the sitting on the little drip pad. Actually, as you see, I finished infusing my tea, and basically you sit on here, and so that way you can let or you could just put it in the sink. But if you're sitting at your table or whatever, for the time being while you're sitting there drinking your tea, you could just sit it right on a little pad that came with it, and it holds all the the rest of the water that's coming out of the infuser itself, so it doesn't get all over the table and everything. So I just wanted to show you that real quick, so that way it'd be a more complete review. But once again, like I said before, I'm Dat Bro Nez, and I'm out this piece.